Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rechakodash. Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well to this very day. And also, Shalom to the whole elect that's also planning his work and giving diligence to make your calling and election sure in faith, truth, and sincerity, and also in all charity. Now, this is going to be a response to the Apostle Elder Tahar video entitled The Most High effed up your 4th of July, Esau and Tom's. All right, because this is due to an earthquake, that 6.4 magnitude earthquake that hit Southern California. And the reason why these things happen, as far as earthquakes or disasters or anything of that nature, anything that's happening on the 4th, and not only on the 4th, but other holidays as well, or holidays that these people celebrate, of course, the Lord is going to step in and intervene. The Lord is going to allow certain things to happen on these certain days. Not only on these certain days, but also other days as well. But especially on this day, man, the 4th being the 4th of July. And this is commemorating the so-called independence of these Edomites when they broke away from the crown of Britain. And this lets you know that the Lord's not with that, man. The Lord is the one that causes these things to happen, such as earthquakes and, different storms, whirlwinds. All these things happen, what they call natural disasters, in which they're not deemed as natural disasters. That's Esau's or Edom's spin on the things that the Lord does to place judgment, all right? But they call it natural disasters, all right? Now, with this earthquake that took place, like I mentioned before, the Lord lets you know that he's not with that, man. That's the reason why it's happening. And then they ask, why these things happen? Why do these things go the way that they go? Or why does the Lord allow these things to happen, especially on a day like this? Well, because the pride of America, all right? And also as well, America, that's one of the main attributes of America, and also being an American, is pride. All right. I mean, to this hour right now, man, you hear fireworks going off in the background. I don't know if you hear it, but you got fireworks, the people popping fireworks and this and that. And especially Jake, man. Jake go all out when it comes to days like this. All right. Not knowing that this is not for you, man. This is not for you, Jakes. This is not for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, in which they primarily make up the nation of Israel. All right. This is not for you Israelites. You Israelites were brought here on cargo slave ships to serve captivity. And this is your place of your punishment. But yet here it is. They want to pop fireworks and, go all out, wear these fancy 4th of July hats and things of that nature, and make themselves and just participate in coonery, man. All right. That's why the Lord allows these things to happen to Jake. This is why the Lord allows these things to happen to certain Israelites, because of this. All right. Case in point, this earthquake here. Okay. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into a couple of precepts that I have just bring this out, because for a fact that the brothers, all right, the men of the Lord, starting with the apostle elders of Great Millstone on down to the rest of the brothers, we've been, we already know that these curses have been sent up to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and he hears us, man. He hears us sending up these curses to curse this place, to basically decimate this place and bring about the plagues, bring about the prophecies that's spoken about within the scriptures, because these things have got to happen, man. The Lord has to come back yesterday. Okay. We're waiting on the return of our Lord, Yahweh Shai. Okay. Now, this is the book of Psalms, 18th chapter and the 6th verse. It says, "In my distress, I called upon the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and cried unto my power. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears." That's right. That's why we continually send up curses on this place. And I'm here to tell you that the Lord hears that, man. The Lord hears your distress. The Lord hears your prayers. All right. And he will allow these things to happen. So again, he says, he heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. All right. So the Lord hears our distress. All right. Especially in this time right now, man. This is vexing. All right. Just how Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, we share that same sentiment, man. We share that same spirit. We're also vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We're also vexed with the things that are going on around us, man, during this time, not only in this time at 4th of July, but also other times as well, man, while we're hearing this captivity, while we're hearing this hellhole. Okay. Verse 7, it says, then the earth shook and trembled. Whoa. It said then the earth shook and trembled. And did that not just happen in Southern California? All right. Like I mentioned before, you already know the brothers have been sending up curses on this place, America, and look what happened. A 6.4 magnitude earthquake just rattled South Carolina. So again, verse 7, it says, then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. See, and the Lord is wroth right now. He is furious. There's a smoke that's coming out of his nostrils. Actually, this is in the next verse. All right. Verse 8, it says, there went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. All right. Again, fireworks again. But like it says right here, it says, there went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. So the Lord, just imagine if we're vexed with the things that are going on around us, just like Lot was. Imagine how Yahweh Shemel Shai is feeling right now. All right. That's why the Lord has an indignation against this place. If you look at the word indignation, it means righteous anger. All right. But guess what? The Lord is long suffering. Why is he long suffering? Why is he long suffering this time now? Because there's still prophecies that need to come to pass. All right. Especially the prophecy of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. All right. That prophecy, that's a major prophecy that's got to come to pass. So we're waiting on that. So the Lord has got to make that happen. And he is going to make that happen. All right. Because I can assure you the Lord is tired of this place just as much as we are. All right. So we got to be patient and wait on him, man. Okay. Now, I got another precept here, Amos, the 5th chapter, in the 21st verse. It says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. All right. And this is a feast day for these Edomites. And guess what? Jake is all into it. Jake finds some sort of excuse to cook out. And this is one of their excuses, the 4th of July. I could tell you, every single 2/3 Israelite right now is grilling. All right. Either they grilling, they threw their pork on the grill, you know, wherever they throw their abominable foods on the grill, and they're eating, man. They're having a good time. But the Lord hates that, man. The Lord hates and he despised the feast days. And he said, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies, right? Because that offering, and which is going to go into the next verse 22, that offering, really when you put anything on the grill, that's an offering that's being made. All right. And then guess what they're throwing on the grill? They're throwing pork on there. They're throwing abominable foods on there. And the Lord smells that, man. And the Lord abhors that. All right. Verse 22. I'm going to read it. It says, though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. All right. It says, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. All right. So the Lord slowly but surely is taking all these things away, and he's allowing judgment to run down as water, and he's allowing righteousness as a mighty stream to come down. All right. All right. So I'm going to go from there. Believe I had another precept. That's just like, let me grab Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. All right, because this is a heathenistic custom, man. Because believe it or not, the 4th of July goes back to the worship of the star Sirius, which goes back to an Egyptian custom. Okay. So every 4th of July or around this time, the star Sirius can be seen. All right. And this day is dedicated towards that, man. There's no reason, it's not just this day of the Declaration of Independence being signed. No, it's more than that, man. This particular day also is where they worship the star Sirius, which once again is an Egyptian custom. Okay, which further proves that this place is Sodom and Egypt, like it says in Revelation, man. All right, verse 2, it says, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right, so it says, learn not the way of the heathen, man. And here it is, Jake, our people is learning the ways of these Edomites, because these Edomites are the ones that are at the forefront of a 4th of July celebration. Okay, but like I mentioned before, our people take it to a whole nother level. All right, they go above and beyond what they call you to do, or what these people want to do. All right, Jake go all out, man. All right, but that's pretty much it on this video. I just want to bring out a few precepts on the matter, because Apostle Elder Tahar, did a beautiful video, was speaking about the earthquake that happened in Southern California. And, and the Lord's going to continue to jack this place up, man. All right. Actually, it just hit me. Before I close out this video, I'm going to grab one more precept because I know I quoted it earlier. I'm going to get straight to the point. 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter, and the 7th verse, it says, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. See? So the Lord just delivered Lot out of Sodom and Gomorrah and his daughters. All right? Because Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, and he was a righteous man dwelling among the people. All right? And guess what? You have righteous men dwelling among the people right now. All right. And we see and we hear these things that are going on, and it's vexing our soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds, like it says right here in the scripture, man. All right. So the Lord soon is going to deliver us out of this place, America, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible. And he's going to destroy this place, America, like he did Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and brimstone, which is going to come by way of the thermonuclear ICBM missiles. And he's going to deliver a remnant like he always done. He done it with Noah and his family. He did it with Lot. And he's going to do it again. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video on that note. And our Lord's will is edifying to the members of the whole elect. And until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule very well. And also shalom, peace of safety, and salutations to the whole elect that is also laboring this work, giving diligence to make your call and election sure, in faith, truth, and also in sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.